Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. I hope all you guys is having a beautiful start to your week. Before I jump into the reading, I'm going to make these announcements. I'm giving away a free deck of tarot cards. All you got to do is like, share, subscribe, and comment. I will pay for the shipping and handling. It's my way of giving back. Once again, to be in the running to win a free deck of tarot cards, all you got to do is like, share, subscribe, and comment, and you'll be in the running to winning a free deck of tarot cards. I will take care of the shipping. There's no money coming out your pocket. Once again, it's my way of giving back, to say, thank all those that support and help and, even donated, subscribe to my channel. I do appreciate it. I appreciate all those that, I gave away the first deck of cards, and I appreciate all those that spread the word around about my channel, Nita's Colada 7-in-1 on YouTube. It means a lot to me. So, let's get ready to hop into this reading. Let's see what's going on with everybody out there in the collective. Let's see what's going on with the energy. I'm going to start with the oracle messages. So let's get ready to tap in. Y'all got to pardon me. I just got through eating a few little Thin Mints. I had some Girl Scout cookies. And I don't eat a lot of cookies all the time, but it's my little treat because, I would tell anybody, it's okay to have something once in a while, but don't eat that every day consistently, because you don't want to get them sugar diabetes. So you got, I'm a little pumped up right now and had me a little Thin Mints. Nurture and compassion. So for some of you out here, there's a person, place, a thing, whatever the situation is, there's no nurture or compassion. Why is this card out? Transformation. For some of you out here, somebody is not willing to change. They ruling planet could be Pluto, but somebody is not going through a transformation. It's hard to get somebody to change some type of habits. Like I was just saying before, like as much as I had a few like Girl Scout cookies, I am somebody that I do fasting. I go without sweets. I really then discipline my body. So if I have something, it's a treat, but I know how to say no and do without it. So for some of you out here, somebody is not being compassionate. They're not willing to change or go through a transformation. Somebody is doesn't nurture. Somebody is not a nurturer. So I don't know who this is, but somebody is definitely not a nurturer. Yeah, somebody doesn't have no decision making, can't make no decisions in the situation. So I don't know if somebody took away somebody's decision making or tried to, but somebody can't make no decisions for somebody. Somebody doesn't make decisions. So I don't know who this is that may definitely don't change. Like if this is somebody that's very like quiet, they don't speak up, they don't do nothing, but somebody definitely is not open to change and is not open to decisions, or someone making decisions for them. Someone is not open to that. But some of you out here, somebody's decisions rights been taken away from them. Yeah, deception and temptation. So for some of you out here, pay attention to someone that's trying to use deception and temptation, to try to like lure you, to try to get you into something you're not into. So I would say pay attention to that. Don't let nobody like, bad habits, rub off on you. But I would highly recommend that, you put the self-love into you. And if you're around somebody that's not compassionate, not nurturing, somebody that is not going to help you with decisions or encourage you or enlighten you, you don't need that in your life. Because I'm somebody, I tell anybody, it's okay to have something once in a while. But when you train the mind, the body going to follow. So you understand what I'm saying? Somebody may not be open to like exercising or constructive criticism. Somebody is like really not open to change, but someone is not nurturing and compassion, and that could be causing a lot of deception and temptation. Whatever this situation is, there's like no compassion, action, courage, and beginnings. So for some of you, you may be ready to take action or have courage in order to have some new beginning. Because deception and temptation, meaning like somebody not being compassionate and nurturing may try to deceive you. So some of y'all could have someone or energy or a situation that it's not definitely gonna bring out the best out of you. Yeah, wish fulfillment in the reverse. So there's no wish fulfillment coming out of a situation. So I don't know who this is that keep taking action to try to deceive you or to tempt you. It ain't no wish fulfillment. So some of y'all could be dealing with somebody that's like trying to get you to do something, act on something, but there's not going to be no wish. There's no wish fulfillment coming out of it. Yeah, an unexpected storm. So for some of you out here, there's going to be some type of unexpected storm. So if somebody was trying to deceive you or tempt you into doing something, because for some of you out here, somebody was definitely trying to tempt you and deceive you and get you to believe that as long as you don't change. So let's say some of y'all was working on changing and making yourself better, building yourself up. Somebody was trying to use deception and temptation to cause imbalances in the situation. There is going to be an unexpected storm. Yeah, you ain't got to worry about being rejected. So if somebody was trying to deceive you, and that's all I keep picking up on, somebody definitely is trying to deceive you and tempt you into doing something. So here go an example. Let's say you never took Molly or ecstasy before. Whoever this is will try to deceive you and tempt you like, no, go try it. Nothing ain't going to go wrong. You're going to be all right. Don't go for that. Because somebody did not want you to change. Somebody did not want you to be able to make decisions for yourself. And you can. You fine. For some of you out here, you ain't got to worry about being rejected or lost. So you got somebody or someone that may be getting ready to come into your energy that's going to help you. But somebody is very deceitful, temptation and deception. Thoughts in isolation. You're going to be coming out of that. So if someone was trying to deceive you by keeping you in your thoughts, trying to keep you isolated, come out of that. Because as you grow and evolve, this is what usually happens. And I am a testimony of this, right? I started changing certain things, right? Sure enough, I started meeting people that match my energy. So it's like, what goes on is that for those of you that feel like you ain't got support or you not getting what you need, there are people that are coming into your life that's going to give you what you need. So if somebody was trying to take you away from being nurtured or people having compassion, you're going to get the complete opposite. There's people that's going to come nurture you, have compassion for you, help you, and assist you along the way. So something is not leading to wish fulfillment. And for some of you, you're coming out of isolation and your thoughts. If somebody was trying to like have you in your thoughts all day, that's why you are meeting people that you can connect with, you can reach out to, that will help you, will assist you, will add on to your growth in the summer. Because for some of you, you're about to have growth in the summer. You're really on a path of taking action towards new beginnings. And that's why whatever somebody keeps sending or trying to do to you or put you in is complete opposite. It's an opposite. So if somebody trying to keep you in deception and temptation, it's like you'll get a pull like, here go the opposite of that. Here's people that are nurturing, compassionate, you can reach out to, you can talk to, they'll sit with you, y'all can even meet up if you want to. If you want to hang out, you can do these things. It's like, no. Truth and expression. For some of you out here, somebody may have been trying to stop you from telling the truth or expressing the truth about a situation, but that ain't going to happen. But you're going to have some growth in the summertime. Self-worth and expectations. So somebody did not want you to discover your self-worth and expectations, or whoever this is, they haven't discovered theirs. So for some of you, somebody see like you don't have no expectations on a situation, but somebody did not want you to change. So somebody has to surrender, release, and like surrender to God and let go. Because somebody, whoever was trying to make decisions for you or control your decisions, that's going out the window. Lacking doubts. So for some of you out here, by you not having self-doubt and by you like really embracing and following certain things, I'm telling you, it's going to really work in your favor. That's like if you never, for instance, I wasn't always into fasting. I saw the difference that fasting make. Not about losing weight, but how my body got a break, How when I went to the doctor and did blood work and got tested, and I really saw like change in my diet. And it's okay to have certain things. Like I said, I just had Thin Mints. I had Girl Scout cookies. One of the things I saw was like, pay attention. How often are you eating? Because if you're not eating something a lot, cool. If you want to have a little treat, fine. But I wasn't always into fasting. And when I got into fasting and I got into like changing my diet, and like instead of me eating a bag of chips, I'll get a bag of no salt peanuts, something with no salt on it. I like peanuts. I may have a cookie here and there or whatever the case may be, but it's like I'll go weeks, months, no cookies. You understand what I'm saying? I'll either have like maybe fruit, little yogurt, or I'll do the fasting. And you could do a dry fast or a liquid fast. It's up to you which is best for you. But I got into it and I really saw the difference in my body. I saw the difference in just changing and doing little exercises. So you ain't got to do nothing drastic. For those of you that can't go to the gym and all of that, it's fine. But small changes and things like that will help go a long way. It will. You'll be so surprised. Because like even taking walks, 20-30 minute walks, sweating, not eating as much, not eating heavy meals. Like I don't eat heavy meals. I don't cook home cooked meals. Not that I can't cook, I choose not to. It helps. You understand what I'm saying? But for some of you out here, somebody can't make decisions for you, and whoever thought you wouldn't find your self-worth or expectations, you started finding it. Yeah, somebody don't believe in self-care or don't believe in energy. So somebody doesn't understand that you know how to transmute energy, but some of y'all may have someone around you like they don't believe in that. So whatever energy somebody was trying to put you in or project onto you, you're getting the opposite. Okay? Because there's some of you out here, you don't deserve, divine intervention. God is getting ready to make something detour. Because God got a way of stepping in and sending the right people at the right time to assist you and to help you with a situation. So that way you can see that whoever didn't want you to get nurture and compassion, I'm going to give you nurture and compassion. I'm going to send you people that's going to nurture you, be compassionate. Somebody... Pardon me. Somebody is definitely seeing that God intervenes on your behalf. So it's fate that God steps in and helps you. Because somebody didn't want you to have your freedom or no new opportunities, and you getting it. You are. You're going to have it. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So for some of you out here, stability, harmony, and flow. You're going to have your stability, harmony, and flow. But you understand how energy flows. Some of you are really learning how what you put out is what you get, and how the energy of what it is that you do and work on, nothing doesn't happen overnight. But I will highly recommend that certain practices and certain things, I'm telling you, you'll see the effects later. Yeah, memories and nostalgia. So for some of you out here, you're not focused on any memories, or like, someone can't take away like something from you. So one of the things you're going to learn in life, somebody can't take away your memories. They can't. You can't, because in life sometimes what goes on is that when you go through things in life, some things are imprinted on people. It's like if you watch somebody die or get shot, you'll never forget no shit like that because it's imprinted on you. So somebody doesn't believe in energy. Somebody definitely can't take away your memories. But whoever this is was trying to tempt you and deceive you to believe, well, like let's say for instance, like I was saying about the fasting and changing the diet. Somebody was trying to get you to believe it's okay to eat cookies every day. No, the fuck it's not. Oh God. For some of you out here, somebody was trying to get you to believe that you could just live the same way you live in, and if you don't change, because for some of you out here, for those of you that are spiritual, that are empath, that are star seeds, that are light workers, you will get an intuitive nudge. If you're not getting an intuitive nudge, you know how to read a past chapter in your life and apply it to your future life. So let's say in one timeline, right? Past, you made mistakes with money or with bad eating habits. Because I used to eat a lot of chili cheese dogs, and I thank God and Jesus when I went to the doctor was like, I ain't got diabetes or high blood pressure. I'm humble for that. Now in the future, now when certain things come around, you'll react differently to it because you learned from what the past situations have done to you. Now for some people, they ain't even open to that. But God got a way of intervening and getting you to take a step back. Because for some of you out here, somebody was trying to tempt you and deceive you. This is somebody that don't believe in energy, don't believe in healing. This ain't gonna work. But what goes on is that somebody can't take away memories. So let's say you saw somebody get shot in the face. You ain't gonna never forget that, no matter how old you get, because it's imprinted on you. So there are some things that are imprinted. There are some things that we do not want to remember, and you're entitled to that. So for some of you out here, you might got the gift of blocking memory. You may know how to block out old memories to create new ones. Now, I got to give y'all credit. For those of you that got that gift, good luck, because usually with every gift comes something with it or responsibility. Straight up. But for some of you out here, you're good at blocking out old memories or blocking out deceptive or temptation. So if someone was trying to mess with your memory bank to get you to go into a deception or a temptation, God keep intervening on your behalf. Yeah, separation and longing. So you're not longing and you're not in separation from God. Whoever was trying to separate you from God with any type of energy, magic, spiritual practices, or work, they got an answer to that. But you are going to have your stability. Because for some of you out here, somebody definitely didn't want you to have new opportunities. They didn't want you to take a leap of faith. You understand? So that's coming to an end. Karma, balance, and justice. For some of you out here, there's going to be karma and balance and justice to a situation. You will have stability, harmony, and flow in a situation. Regret and repression. So for some of you out here, somebody is definitely in regret or was trying to put you there, but somebody's in regret for whatever it is they was trying to do, because somebody know with this karma card, somebody know they got to deal with karma. Could be a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Don't have to be a fire sign. They could have fire in their chart. That's why I would highly recommend and say to some of you that practicing new habits and new things, it will help you, and you taking accountability and paying attention is going to lead you down to a beautiful path, because it's easy to fall into deception. It is. I've been there. I've done it. I'm telling you. It's easy to give into temptation. You know how hard it is to be resilient, to stay disciplined, to like fight. And not that you're going to be perfect, but at least you giving it a fight. Because you got some people, they'll sit up there and try to make you believe, well, eat these Krispy Kremes all day and you'll never get diabetes. Like, that's fuck you up. Shit. I don't give a damn how good it is. Don't fall for that. Somebody's third eye is not opening and not getting no clarity. So for some of you, you don't depend on third eye clarity. Damn. Somebody may be upset at that your downloads don't always come from your pineal gland. Your downloads can come through dreams, people, synchronicities. You're not somebody that got to see 1111 or see the numbers. You'll get an intuitive nudge, or there's a way you know how to kind of alternate your own timeline. Somebody does not like that. Like, for some of you out here, you're someone that really knows how to do positive things in a positive way. It's not about being malicious. It's not about being spiteful. It's about some of y'all had to learn how to invest the time and love into you. That's why if you are around somebody that does not understand or don't believe in energy and don't get what's going on, it's not going to match. You understand? It's like, this ain't going to work. Yeah, somebody is not having a rebirth in the wintertime. Straight up. Somebody is not having a rebirth. For some of you out here, somebody can't remember their awakening. Somebody is never going to get an awakening, because it's like God got a way of seeing, like, okay, if you awaken this person right here, they're going to be evil. So God knows who to choose, who not to choose, what to do. And especially in the times of dealing with spirituality, spiritual warfare, you cannot be somebody running around here. And for some of you out here, somebody takes the third eye to a whole nother level. But somebody see that you're not codependent on third eye meditation in order to get your downloads. You can get your downloads or tap in when you want. And you don't, for some of you, somebody may be mad about that. Yeah, for some of you, you could tap in without messages or dreams. So there's something that you have or that you know how to do that is from God. Yeah, courage and change. For some of you out here, somebody ain't got no courage or, action. Somebody is like not ready to move on. And it's like, yo, limitations and fears. For some of you out here, somebody is afraid of moving on because of limitation and fears. And for some of you out here, if somebody was trying to project that onto you, this is somebody that don't believe in energy. Because if you let limitation and fear stop you, that's like with me. I'm going to go skydiving one day. I can't let the fear of the parachute not opening stop me from skydiving. So it's like, I can't let that happen. So somebody definitely was using limitation and fears to try to like scare you out of doing certain things, and is very disappointed that they can't get you to do what they want you to do. That's like, for instance, there's certain things I'm not into because it's like, that's not what I'm going to do. But I am going to go skydiving one day. You kidding me? I'm going to make that, I'm going to bring that into a reality. Because I'm not going to sit there and worry about if the parachute going to open. It's going to open. You think the person jumping out the plane with me is ready to die and not be with their family? That's why they make you sign waivers. Yeah, so for some of you out here, you know your self-worth and expectations, but limitation and fear. So you are going to be going forward. Let's see what the Shadow of Light Oracle deck has to say. Because limitation and fears will cause you not to evolve. But somebody sees you don't depend on third eye meditation. You're not somebody that's over here just going like this, like you Gandhi or Buddha or something like that. Because somebody might have thought you was a monk. 3 little witches, the power of 3. So for some of you out here, if there are 3 witches in your energy communicating, these 3 witches is about to receive some communication. Get the fuck out of here. Sweet memory. So for some of you out here, somebody sent 3 little witches to try to take your memory away. They can't. So somebody definitely did a lot of like brain magic. And it was like 3 sisters that might have did this. So for some of you out here, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Heartbroken. Man, these 3 witches, whoever this is heartbroken. Or for some of you out here, someone is heartbroken that they can't take away your memory or cause you memory damage. So somebody was hoping that they could like do something to ruin your memories, but somebody thought this is what really happened. Somebody sent memory magic towards your mind, and it's backfiring. It's a time for spirit in reverse, because whatever spirit they call them on to do this spirit going back, and this spirit is about to warn these 3 little witches, like, send me over there again and I'm gonna fuck you up. Yeah. So for some of you, this is getting ready to go back to somebody. You ain't gotta wish it. Somebody gonna be heartbroken. Because these 3 little witches was like adamant. You see, they look, damn, what's the name of the Addams Family girl? I can't think of her name. But you see these 3 little witches? Little dark gummy bear hoes? Let me tell you something. These 3 little witches was like potent. So for some of you out here, somebody got 3 dolls, 3 sisters, the power of 3, but it was like 3 witches. And they all was meant like to attack, because there's like, I think 3 parts of the brain. So somebody may have like did witch magic to try to do something to your brain. Somebody is heartbroken. They sent these fairy motherfuckers, whoever this was that was doing heart magic and heart spells and like pulling on your heart chakra, trying to sabotage your heart chakra. It's like they heartbroken. They can't believe this. It's a time for spirits. So whoever was over there using a pink lotus flower and calling in the spirit of the witch of broken hearts, the three little witches of darkness. So somebody wanted you to be in darkness, heartbroken, just fuck love and fuck what it stand for, and God didn't allow that. It's a time for a treat. For some of you out here, something didn't go as they expected. Somebody cannot believe that they not getting a treat out of this situation, because it's like whatever got sent to you or whatever's done to you, you still got love in your heart. But somebody damn sure is doing some heart magic. This is somebody like the witch of hearts is the witch that would try to cause heart attacks, pull on your heart, do manipulation, things like that. You understand? Oh, this witch about to receive some communication. Yep, invasion, boundaries, and dominance. So for some of you out here, somebody ain't gonna be able to invade your boundaries or dominate you. So that's why you getting the fuck away. Because whatever somebody attached to you or used towards you to try to, stop you from going forward, this is coming to an end. It's like, yep, tempting off at a high price. Somebody got offered some good shit in order to do the seed. So let's say you got the gift of time, the gift of intuitiveness. You got a gift of a Holy Ghost. Let's say you got the gift of fire, hydrokinesis, anything like that. Let's say you got a gift, but it's submerged. Somebody told this hoe that if you do X, Y, and Z to somebody, you gonna get something, and now they heartbroken because somebody see that God is the one that's in charge, that lets it be known or controls what transpires. So for some of you out here, God held off some gifts from you because God seen these witches, these little gummy bear hoes running around, gummy bear witches, powerful ones too. You ever seen the little gummy bears in the pack? That's what these are, little gummy bear witches with some big foreheads. And they powerful. It's like, oh shit. Damn. So for some of you out here attempting off at a high price, this witch got plants that eat flies. You see the plants in the picture? These are the plants that will eat flies. I can't think of the name of these plants. I want one myself. But these plants eat gnat and flies. So this witch works with plants that like eats flies and eats gnats. It's a real plant that really does that. So someone told this witch that if you work with the witches of hearts, and you able, and the three dark witches, because three dark witches is to put you in darkness, to always put a dark cloud over you, to keep you in a low vibrational state, to make you believe that you're never good enough. If you put all of these witches together and take away somebody's memories, you'll get their gifts. And God shows somebody like you did all of that and you still ain't getting them damn gifts. From death come a rebirth. So for some of you out here, somebody is mad that they might have tried to suffocate you to turn you blue. This is like the what would I call this witch? This witch would be like the little Smurf witch. So somebody put a Smurf witch on you. She's all blue. She got black hair. And she got a little stone in the middle of her head, looking like a damn ghetto treasure troll doll. I don't know where they found this witch at, but this would be a Smurf witch. And a Smurf witch is somebody that wants to suffocate you. And you notice she got skull chains or a skull jumpsuit clippers on her. She wear a lot of skulls. This is somebody that does the death magic and the death work. She sends suffocation spells. She'll send a spell of like suffocating you, stop you from breathing, to try to destroy you, but suffocate you. Yeah, the natural world do not need these witches. So for some of you out here, the natural world in reverse, whatever was sent to try to harm you and destroy you and to mess you up, I'm telling you, this green witch don't even want no part to you, because it's like the natural world don't need none of them. But somebody definitely was working with them to cause the imbalances, because the way somebody was looking at something like, if you do this and you attack this and we do this and we do that, We bound to win. And God stepped in and said, you know what? If you won't get these damn Charleston Chew assholes the hell up off of my people. So God stepped in, because these are Charleston Chew hoes. I mean, if you was to see these little bootleg ghetto fairies, especially this one. This is Miss McDonald's eating fucking McNuggets and shit like that. Like, it's like, where did you find these hoes at? And the heart with the Witch of Hearts, that was her mission, to try to make sure your heart chakra, or to get you to eat your own heart out. So that's why this will be the witch that's addicted to the Krispy Kremes and shit. Big four-headed little gummy bear hoes. Cleanup time. So for some of you out there, this is the mildew fairy witch. Something's going to be cleaned up, because by you cleaning up your space or cleansing your energy, this witch is telling somebody something got to get cleaned up, because no matter what somebody did, God just kept coming in. And God is tired of them. I'm a shit. Especially this little death witch. She got skulls. She wears like jumpers. And on her jumper thing, she got skulls. Like, you see how I got my crystal on? She got skulls all around her neck. So she will represent, this is the Smurf witch, the witch of death. To suffocate you, to, take away your oxygen. So if somebody put 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, let me get it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9, the Witch of Memories. The Witch of Memories is the witch to take away your memories and to mess up your memories, trying to, like, rip yours out to put in theirs. So they sent, let me tell you something about these little McDonald's big-headed gummy bear hoes. They send some powerful shit towards you. I'm talking about, especially the little mildew witch. She got these little green wings. So for some of you out here, the little mildew witch, she wear green eyeshadow. She got a green crystal ball. Green deals with the heart chakra. So, like, these two would be sisters, the Witches of Hearts and the Witch of Mildew. These two would be related. And God looked and said, well, damn. Because those would be the two right there. If you notice, like, one got green rings and this one got, like, the hair. So it's like one was using some type of crystal ball or trying to, like, use the Book of Secrets. But let me tell you something about these little powerful little gummy bear hoes. Man, you know how powerful you got to be to send, like, memory, magic, like, did a lot. I mean, strong. To where, like, it wasn't even fair, so God stepped in. Yeah, ancient wisdom. For some of you out here, somebody went as far as using ancient witch magic on you to ruin you. Because that was the whole point. Like, you're supposed to be heartbroken, devastated, ready to just die, suffocate. Somebody wanted you to just, like, have breathing problems from eating. Somebody thought you would sit up there and eat yourself to death. Whoever this little skull, this little Smurf-looking Charleston Chew-ass witch, whoever she is, boy, they got it coming to her. But the tempting offer was that they told them that if they do this, they get your gifts. So if you an indigo, an empath, a light worker, somebody that's, like, real connected with God, somebody gave them false hope. And they tried. They sent their best lizards. Damn. They put their best little witch team together. I'm telling you, these witches was no joke. Because, see, now that we are in a time where, like, people are practicing dark arts, doing magician work, doing witchcraft and witch spells and practitioner work from Egyptian, African times, different countries and things like that. Like, some of y'all could have had a Polish witch on you. You understand what I'm saying? She Polish or she Irish. You never heard of no Irish witch spells. So whatever they was doing now, it's like, oh snap. You understand what I'm saying? Let's get some tarot on this. Because for some of you out here, ancient wisdom deal with, like, ancient rituals and magic and witches that are not from your originated designation, country, or area. They're ancient. So it's like real, this is around, man, Jesus Christ and John the Baptist time kind of practitioners. You understand? That's why I call them Charleston Chew. I was like, how the hell do you fight that? The time of the apostles. Because even around the time when Jesus had 12 apostles, people was practicing witchcraft and doing witch work all around, from Europe and Jerusalem, Yemen, Egypt, and most people wouldn't know that because if you never tapped into that kind of knowledge, you're very limited. You would only think that your local Botanica or what you see on the Witch Blair Project or the paranormal TV show is all that's going on. But ancient wisdom deal with like Japanese, Korean, international, St. Vincent, Trinidad. These are people that was practicing witchcraft in ancient times. They were like the times of Jesus, when the book of Enoch and all of that was out. It's like, what? How the fuck you supposed to fight that? They was practicing death rituals and death spells back then. It's just that we here in America, very few are enlightened about this knowledge. That's why spiritual warfare is very complicated nowadays, because you can have somebody practicing some shit on you and they're from Guinea, Africa. They from Afghanistan got witchcraft. They got practitioners and magicians out there. It's like, how the fuck you fight a magician that's doing something in an Arabic language? How? Tell me. I'll wait. How the fuck you supposed to fight that? And then on top of it, all those international countries I'm naming, they're aware of the 7 chakras, even down to the monks, the Hindus, even those that are in other countries or other islands. Even Hawaii got practitioners and magicians, like even Haitian, even people that speak French. Like, people from other countries are practicing things, because if that was the case, God wouldn't have international people fighting off demons. So ancient wisdom deal with like somebody was doing something. Do you know what type of magic you had to be using from Jesus Christ's time? The 12 apostles. Because even in the Bible, I think Mark or one of them is one of the stories in the Bible where they got attacked by demons. So demons, witchcraft, dark practitioners, and rituals of dark arts been around before we was around. You understand what I'm saying? It's just that if you never studied it or tapped into it, or if you don't know about the 16th century, the 18th century, the 17th century of magician and witchcraft, how the fuck you supposed to fight that? The only thing is that the terminologies that are used now in the modern time wasn't used back then. Let's get some tarot on this reading and see what's going on. Because for some of you out here, somebody damn sure went ancient. They went back to before John the Baptist baptized Jesus, before somebody, like, this is somebody that like used magic or magician work around the time. If you know about Mark in the Bible, or when Jesus cast out the demons into the pigs, they was using that kind of magic because it's potent. You using after Christ witchcraft and magician magic. That's why I said these Charleston chew holes was powerful. You understand what I'm saying? These wasn't no average, like, you really turned around, and these are people that, let's say if they was using the Egyptian, like somebody got real scorpions from the desert using scorpion blood and scorpion stingers and all that, somebody went hard in the motherfucking paint to do this shit. You know how powerful that shit is? 6 of Cups here. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Don't have to be a water sign. They can have wood in their chart. So for some of you out here, whatever was sent to you or whatever was to hurt you or to cause the imbalances, it was all because of your past. So for those of you that can do past life readings, for those of you that wasn't even aware, so this is what happened. For some of you, you started getting some gifts and you wasn't even aware that you was tapping into these gifts. And somebody felt your ass is dangerous. So they got these Charleston chew holes together to say, you know what? Attack this one and rip away, like, do some things to them. But for some of you out here, the past is what's going to bring you some justice. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Libra, got Libra in your chart, so the scales will be balanced. Somebody definitely saw that something you did was natural. And somebody couldn't believe, like, for some of you out here, some of y'all got the gift where you could stand next to somebody, and if you was to really start meditating or just, ponder or start tapping in, somebody got scared of that gift. They got real fucking scared. And for some of you out here, they sent these Charleston chew holes at you because they wanted you to abuse it. And God saw that's not who you are. So some of you got gifts, but they're not meant to be used for what the Charleston Chew hoes wanted you to use them for. Because for some of you, somebody got the gift where they could stand next to somebody. And somebody failed to realize that's God doing that. That's not even you. And somebody saw you as a threat. Somebody is mad. God like put that gift in you, but you can't tap into it unless God say, okay, I'll let you be. Somebody really sees you as a threat or saw you as a threat, so they put them Charleston Chew holes on you, because the whole point of something was like, it was like to make you leave God. So somebody definitely was trying to get you to turn on God. These little Charleston Chew powerful little witches. Somebody saw you as a threat and they knew it. And somebody got mad that even when you didn't meditate, your energy, or however you able to work your energy, or whatever you do, it was just given like you wasn't even trying. You don't do no rituals. You don't, like, for some of you out here, them Charleston Chew hoes, them witches was mad. They was like, we doing moon magic and crystals and herbs, and they saw you and they said, how the fuck is it your ass could just walk on it? And that was God. Because God was really showing these witches, like, if you would stop doing all of that shit and stop sitting up there trying to make it seem like your moon rituals or your crystal magic or that dark shit that you sending and doing is how you get gifts. Because for some of you out here, somebody was doing that, but somebody saw you as a threat. They saw you as a threat. And whatever they was doing to you was to sabotage you and to rip you apart. But what you don't know is you're going to have justice for whatever was done to you in the past, because anybody that takes inventory and look at what happened, somebody can look and see, like, as you're going forward, it's a gift. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't asking for nothing. It's like, it's a gift. It's like comes from God. So for some of you out here, for those of you that know how to like connect to somebody and you're not trying, oh, these Charleston Chew hoes started flipping. Especially the witches of hearts. That witch was over there just putting ticks on your heart. Somebody works with scorpions, ticks, and got something. Somebody ordered something from Egypt or Afghani. So somebody uses like some type of ticks or scorpions to do heart magic, heart ritual spells. Because somebody wanted your ass to have a fucking heart attack. They wasn't playing. Whoever the witch of heart was, her and her fucking sister, they was on it. Like the witch of heart and her sister, the one with the wings, little mildew fairy hoe. That, man, listen, she was over here like, we about to get these bat wings, damn, and we about to get this shit popping. So whatever got sent to you, God stepped in, because it's like, it's not from your time. So some of the ancient wisdom rituals they was doing, God was like really protecting you, because it's like, oh shit, like you really went as far as Jesus Christ and the 12 disciples. You went into that timeline, that time frame, to dig up spells, magicians, practitioners, like who was the most dark, evilest, and potent back then. So somebody like summoned those type of witches on you. You understand what I'm saying? Some like the witches that would hate Jesus for healing the sick. The witches that would hate the 12 apostles for following Jesus. So somebody sent that type of shit towards you. Star card here. Some of y'all could be dealing with an Aquarius. Don't have to be an air sign. They could have air in their chart. There is going to be healing in a situation, and you healing and your spirituality. And some of y'all getting ready to have a nightlife. So somebody thought that it was a time of day, something is affecting, and God shows somebody that no matter what time of day it is or what's going on, when I'm ready for this person to tap in, or when they're ready, they will. Because some of y'all was not even aware. Some of y'all wasn't even aware, like, you're tapping into gifts that is rightfully yours. You didn't even do nothing. But for some of you out here, these witches try to destroy you. They was adamant. Knight of Swords here. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Don't have to be an air sign. They got air in their chart. Yeah. Intellect. So somebody rushed this towards you. Somebody used what's the name of it? Old ancient Western magic witches towards you. So these would be the witches that come from a time where there wasn't no cars. There was only horses and horse chariots to move them around. Somebody definitely like ordered something from England or London, like magic, witchcraft spells, practitioner spells, like a book of spells from London or England to send something towards you. But somebody went as far back as Western times when it wasn't roads or cars and they was using horses and turning butter. Like somebody definitely went back into an Amish time. Somebody definitely was not playing. They called themselves back then white witches. And that's why they was getting burnt the fuck up. Because see, back in that time, you know, there wasn't rules and justice. There wasn't no freedom of speech or freedom of practice. Now we got freedom of practice. But for some of you out here, whoever was using ancient wisdom on you, some of that shit, God had to put all to it. Because God looking like, you know, some of that shit might have damn near killed you or killed some of these witches. So these witches know, these Charleston Chew hoes know, especially that witch, her heart, her ass is about to get it. Because somebody, like, definitely worked with scorpions. So whoever was working with a witch from Afghanistan and a magician from that, like, country, because somebody went international broad on y'all asses, and they was like, fuck this, that's ancient wisdom. So if I could tap into the time of Jesus Christ, the Egyptians, the time of the pharaohs, somebody went as far back when Cleopatra and them niggas was alive to see like what witch or what practitioner did Cleopatra use in order to fuck up somebody's life. So somebody works with scorpions, ticks, and beetles. You know them little fat beetles and water bugs. Somebody used the blood of a water bug in order to try to fuck you up. Knight of Pentacles. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Don't have to be an Earth sign that got birth in each chart. You will be receiving an offer, but pay attention who's trying to rush towards you. And remember that magicians, spell work, practitioners, and dark arts is not just the United States. Like, don't step out. Like, step out of the thinking realm of that. Because for some of you out here, whoever was doing the international magic, they got different books from different countries that showed them rituals, dark arts, death magic, stuff to do with mummy paper, things that they would wrap up people in Egyptian and put them in the water and send them out there. Somebody was on it. They wanted your ass destroyed, and they knew it. So somebody works with international bugs. So let's say a German cockroach. Somebody did like using the blood or German cockroaches in order to send something. Somebody definitely was into some shit that you were not into. It's like somebody could work with the water. So somebody knew how to gather the eyes of seahorses down in the water or the eyes of a crab or a lobster in order to do magic on you. See, internationally, every country has their own dark practitioner, dark witch, or rituals that they use and use elements of different sorts in order to send things, in order to conjure up things and to summon up things, even to practice voodoo. So for those of you that might have been fighting off something or something that was a stronghold or you was going through something, it's hard to fight something. It's like you can't pay to get this removed. How you gonna pay to get something removed and it's not even in your damn country? So for some of you out here, somebody definitely was into some heavy dark arts that was beyond your country. You understand what I'm saying? So if you was dealing with somebody that knew how to use certain sea creatures, the eyes of an octopus or the ink of the octopus to suck the life out of you, or the clams and clams or certain sea creatures, forest insects, things like that are not from this country. So you here in America and somebody over there in Germany and Afghanistan or in Egypt or in Africa somewhere doing some shit on you, how the hell you gonna fight that? Somebody done went hard in the paint. Or did you ordered a Scorpio from Afghanistan, you Charleston Chew bitch? Like, you couldn't fight that. And whoever was using the eyes of a seahorse Because you got people that they're voodoo priests that practice many of things, that uses many of different elements, animals, and different things that they need, even herbs. So if there's a herb that only grows in Afghanistan, or only grows in Egypt, or only grows in Ethiopia, how the fuck are you paying for that to get removed? Because you can't even get the shit to combat the shit because it doesn't grow in your fucking country. That's why you shouldn't practice witchcraft or dark magic or do anything. Because for some of you out here, somebody has an international book or has a connection or was ordering things internationally in order to do certain things. And I mean, they might have paid some good money. But the sad part is, whatever they was ordering, you wouldn't be able to get a hold to because it doesn't grow in your country. So even certain leaves from a tree, certain insects, certain sand, certain creatures that are only in certain oceans, things like that. Like you're not into none of that. So for some of you out here, you got an offer coming in and someone's moving slow at offering, you know, but you are going to have some justice for whatever transpired in the situation. But it's always good to tap into the knowledge. Ace of Swords. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Don't have to be an air sign. It can have air in each chart. Your crown chakra is definitely going to be open. There is going to be truth and clarity. That's like somebody that works with dead spirits, ghosts, conjuring spirits. If you got somebody conjuring a motherfucking spirit all the way from London or doing something in a graveyard of London, how the fuck you going to fight that and you here in America? Or if somebody is practicing voodoo in Ethiopia somewhere, how the fuck are you fighting that? So for some of you out here, God getting ready to pay somebody a visit and back some shit the fuck up off you because it's against you. Whoever this is that was ordering the Egyptian bugs, and using the ordering Egyptian wrapping, like the Egyptian death mummy paper, like to wrap, you know, they normally wrap people up back in those times. So somebody went as far as Cleopatra time, Jesus Christ time, Western time. Somebody was so damn upset and couldn't believe it. It's like they went hard in the paint, knowing, and God knew, like, how the hell you gonna fight that? You not even aware of that. How the hell are you gonna fight a Japanese moth or a bug? Like whoever was doing Japanese voodoo or into any type of voodoo that's internationally, that's not from your country, how the fuck are you gonna fight that if your country ain't even built to fight and ready for spiritual warfare or demons from another country? So how the fuck do you fight a demon that comes from Vietnamese, that comes from another country, that you out here in America, you ain't got no book on that demon? It's only in that country. So for some of you out here, somebody has like went very abroad internationally to find out magician, witchcraft, practitioners, dark magic. And for somebody to go into Jesus time, you want them Charleston chew holes was powerful. Because see, back then in Jesus time, Jesus was facing prosecution. So there was witches and practitioners and people that was practicing dark arts because they ain't like Jesus. You walking around healing niggas? Shit. You got 12 motherfuckers following you. We can't stand your ass. You understand? So that's why when Jesus cast out the demons into a pig, and I think this is in the book of Mark or the book of Acts, that's how far demons, spirits, ghosts into these dark magic practitioners have been around. And for those of you, you don't even know it, man. Whatever got sent to you was beyond you and your country. Because if your country's not built like that, or there's no books like that over here, and certain books is only in certain countries, and you would have to order it from that country or, you know, get it shipped to you in order to find out something. Queen of Cups. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It don't have to be a water sign. They got wood in their chart. But some of you, somebody did something because they was very emotionally imbalanced. This is somebody that does not have dreams. Someone that's very emotionally detached. Someone that is not attractive. This is somebody that might have went to Puerto Rico and they got a herb or a spice that's something that only grows in Puerto Rico. How the fuck are you fighting that? King of Swords. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Don't have to be an air sign. It could be any chart. Somebody is very manipulative and very malicious. So let's say, for instance, whoever this was that was into these dark magic, vampire energies, witchcraft, conjuring up ghosts, spirits, dead. Ancient wisdom goes. All you got to, when you hear the word ancient, think about it. You understand what I'm saying? So for some of you out here, not even a demonology book would help you fight, or even Wikipedia would help you fight what the fuck somebody is sending, because that's not on there. It's only in their country. You would have to go to their library. You would have to like shop in their markets in order to obtain whatever books or whatever it is, because whoever this was definitely was abroad internationally and sending something. You know what I'm saying? If you never heard of nobody using a seahorse to do witchcraft or send dark spells and magic, your brain ain't thinking that fucking way. Two of Cups here. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Don't have to be a water sign. They could have wood in their chart. For some of you out here in the collective, you will be coming together with somebody, but somebody may not be telling you the truth. And somebody's very emotionally detached. You understand what I'm saying? But Two of Cups is like, you will be coming together. You will have justice. And definitely, you know, stay aware. You understand? Because things that are beyond you, God will step in. And God is definitely going to pay somebody a visit. Whoever, if anybody is over there in Afghani, in London, in any other part of the country outside of the fucking United States doing any voodoo, hoodoo, root work, magic, dark magic, death spells, or any of that, God getting ready to send somebody a visit. If anybody mailed your picture to somebody that is outside this fucking country, because we got people that do that. They'll take your picture and mail it to another practitioner outside of this country to do some shit on you. So imagine your picture is buried in a graveyard all the way located in motherfucking Guinea, Africa, or Egyptian, a part of Egypt, or in Europe, or in El Salvador, some fucking where, or in the Vietnamese. How the fuck are you getting there to revert that back? You can't pay nobody out here in the United States to get that off you, because that ain't where it took place. You understand? So for some of you out here in the collective, pay attention to somebody that's manipulative, that's emotionally imbalanced, somebody that doesn't have dreams, somebody that definitely don't know how to tap in. So for some of you out here, somebody saw you as a threat. They couldn't fucking believe it. Somebody was upset. Somebody definitely did strong illusion magic. So if I'm able to use the eyes of a scorpion or a seahorse or a lobster or an octopus to fuck you up, and I'm all the way in another country, you damn right these Charleston chew hoes is powerful. So God saw that, and some people saw that, and they looking like, oh shit. So for some of you, there's something that is beyond you. So whatever you've been combating or fighting, because spiritual warfare is not just only happening, it's happening anywhere. So if somebody was from St. Croix, Barbados, St. Vincent, you understand what I'm saying? They on a little island somewhere where they ain't got no fucking electricity, and then on top of it, they trying to get a little money in their pocket. So somebody might have took your picture and mailed it to another country in order to get some type of results in a situation. How the fuck do you fight that? Ain't no books in my local library out here in the United States where it say, hey, in order to fight this Ecuador demon or this Ecuador witch or whoever this was, because you got some powerful shit out there. How the fuck you gonna fight some shit from Jesus time or Cleopatra time? I'll wait. Shit. Knight of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius don't have to be a fire sign. They can have fire in their chart. For some of you out here, somebody is definitely not passionate. Somebody is not telling the truth or not going to tell you the truth about a situation. For some of you, somebody doesn't know the truth. They don't know what's going on. So somebody is very, I wouldn't say ignorant. They're not enlightened about practitioners, dark magic, voodoo priests from other countries, death spells, ghosts, poltergeist spirits, crisis apparition spirits of different foreign countries, because you got people that know how to conjure up spirits and they all the way in another country and the shit hit you. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like ancient wisdom, it is what it means, ancient. So these Charleston Chew hoes that was running around, and somebody sent some powerful Charleston Chew witches at you. The witches of hearts? You kidding me? How the hell you fighting a witch of hearts that's located all the way in Turkish or Polish or in India some fucking where? I'll wait. Bitch over here eating curry with your picture, fucking belly dancing and shit. How the fuck you fighting that? Because with some of you, somebody did this. And whoever uses sea creatures, somebody was using sea creatures. So that includes octopus, lobster eyes, crab eyes, seahorses, the tail of a seahorse. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody is into some heavy work. And whoever was using, like, you know, ticks and Egyptian bugs and, you know, certain herbs that only grow in certain countries that will never grow in the United States, hell yeah, they could do some shit to you. It's like, you ain't aware of that. You can't fight that. The United States ain't got no book on no damn herb that only grows in Yemen or in Jerusalem or Israel some fucking way. How the fuck you fighting that? I'll wait. Somebody was doing sand spells. It's like, the little black sand you buying out here in America ain't shit compared to what other people doing in other countries. 3 of Swords. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Don't have to be an air sign. They got air in their chart. Can you imagine somebody sending you some vampire energy all the way from London, Europe, St. Vincent, or Barbados? How the fuck you fighting a Barbados vampire energy, or incubus, or a succubus, or let's say a demon or a Wiccan witch from Jesus Christ's time and the 12 apostles? You know what type of fucking demon that is? How are you fighting that? Or a voodoo priest from that time, or Western times where they ain't have a horse, they ain't have a car, they only had horses. Somebody galloping all the way into the goddamn Caucasus Mountains some fucking way to do some shit to you. Because if some of you out here, somebody mailed your picture to some people in another country that they about that fucking life. So God getting ready to pay somebody a visit. Page of Swords. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Don't have to be an air sign. They got air in each chart. Page of Swords in reverse. Whatever got sent to you or whatever was put on you, somebody knew you wasn't going to be able to research and find it because it's not in your country. That's why it's called ancient wisdom. So for some of you out here, whatever somebody stuck or did to you, God is taking it off of you because it's like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, 8 of Wands. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Don't have to be a fire sign. They got fire in their chart. I don't know who this is. Somebody could have sent your picture or sent something to Haiti or Dominican Republic, but yeah, somebody sent something to another country involving you. This could have been your picture, your hair, your clothing. I don't know who the fuck did this, but somebody paid good money to get this shit done. Straight the fuck up. 6 of Wands here. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Don't have to be a fire sign. They got fire in each chart. Somebody damn sure didn't want you to have no victory, no public recognition, and they was swearing. Somebody knew whatever they did was from another country, and you wouldn't be able to find this out. But see, knowledge is key. That's why I tell anybody, go to the Library of Congress, and even the Library of Congress out here in the United States, my local government don't got what other country governments got. So the government of Africa, Egypt, Europe, London, Ethiopia, St. Vincent, Japan, China, it ain't the same knowledge. We ain't got the same books. Certain herbs and things that grow for practitioners to use ain't over here in fucking America. eBay ain't even got that shit. So somebody definitely knew how to do certain things. You understand what I'm saying? 10 of Swords. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Don't have to be an air sign. They got air in their chart. Somebody got some shit. Parasites. So somebody was using parasites in another country in order to send some type of rituals and magic to send upon you and to use your picture involved. So for some of you out here, it was meant for you to find out something, and you're going to find out something because some of y'all don't know it. It's like God got a way of stepping in. So whoever this was that was like using, because in other countries, every government is different. So you don't even know it. There's some things that are transpiring and going on, and you don't even know it. Somebody definitely works with like little parasites and does things with like sea creatures and use all the elements. So there are rituals and dark practitioners. Like I said, anything from Jesus' time, you dangerous. You understand? Ten of Swords, somebody wanted you to feel backstabbed and betrayed, and somebody thought that whatever you was going through, it was meant to make you look crazy. So for some of you out here, there's something that you couldn't remove or reverse because it's not from your country. You understand what I'm saying? How the hell do you fight something? Three of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Don't have to be an Earth sign. They got Earth in their chart. For some of you out here, that's why whatever was trying to network with other people or whatever transpired, nobody don't want to work with this, is because it's like, yo, get the fuck out of here. You're not even from this country. Why the fuck are you here? Six of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Don't have to be an Earth sign. They got Earth in their chart. There will be balance and harmony restored in the situation. Stay grounded. For some of you out here, there's something coming your way, and all you got to do is keep praising God. And please be aware and explore and research your knowledge. Because when I tap in, I tap in. I don't do this shit for play. And for some of you out here, these Charleston Chew hoes, you can't see them. But the shit that was going on, anybody could say, like, we don't do that here in America. So there are different levels of demons, witchcraft, practitioners, dark magicians, even voodoo priests that is beyond of where you live at. That's why somebody knew, like, you wouldn't be able to research it, you wouldn't be able to find it, you wouldn't be able to handle whatever this is. And for some of you out here, whatever backstabbing and betrayal you went through, like I said, the voodoo priest that came all the way from motherfucking Yemen, that's a powerful. Let me tell you something about them voodoo priests in fucking Yemen. I never even met one, but you in India and you got my picture and you doing some shit to me? Because the witches of hearts, and they all know about 7 chakras. You understand what I'm saying? So whatever get practiced in another country is not the same as America. You understand what I'm saying? So whatever death entities, ghosts, rituals, like demons, anybody that called on a demon from Jesus Christ's time, shit, you good. Because you got to think about it. Jesus and the 12 apostles was fighting that kind of shit. Somebody's in Jerusalem doing black magic on you. How the fuck you fighting that? So to everyone now here in the collective, this was you guys' general reading. Only take with messages that resonate. If you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, all my information will be down below in the description box. Thanks for tuning in, and I love all of you guys. Thanks for all of your support. Please remember, in order to win a free deck of tarot cards, you just gotta like, share, subscribe, and comment. And if you have any questions about whatever the videos or topics that I'm talking about, just know you got support and you're not alone. But definitely, if you're going to research and learn something, just know that there are certain things that are not from the U.S. It is from other countries, and you're not going to find it on Google. This is something where, like, you would either have to know somebody, obtain a book, or definitely be willing to go into libraries or look into the libraries of that country. So sometimes, not that you're looking to do anything, but if you're looking to remove something and you've been having a hard time, it's international. It's something where, like, because for some of you out here, somebody knew you couldn't remove something. But I'm going to close out this reading. I ask God to bless all of you. Stay prayed up. Definitely, stay balanced and grounded. Keep saging, keep cleansing, and stay tapped in. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.